Hi guys, it's me again, Shelly, your at-home chef. Today I'm going to be showing you an awesome recipe that's always a hit in my house. It's a black bean zucchini mushroom burger and seasoned potato fries. So while at work, I decided I wanted to try out this Prime Amazon Whole Food thing that my cousin is always raving about. So while at work, I decided to place my order. And it said that it will be there by the time I got home. But guess what? It got there before. So it was fast, easy. I mean, by the time I got home, my stuff was there. And this is so perfect for a single mother that's on the go. Like, guys, I'm going to be doing this every time. And it was not expensive at all. You guys need to try it out. Once you're a Prime member, delivery is free. So first we'll get started with our potatoes, and you thoroughly wash them, you give them a good scrub, get all that dirt off, and you start cutting them up in wedges. So first you cut your potato in half, then you turn it over and you cut it up. I had to learn how to do this, guys, when I first wanted to make wedges. It's not hard at all. See? Beautiful. And if you don't already know, I love sweet potatoes, so I just had to go in and throw some sweet potatoes in there. Now, I wasn't quite sure how you cut sweet potatoes up in wedges, but I think I kind of got it here. Like so. So when you're done cutting up all your potatoes, it's time to season them. Let's get them in a big bowl. Make sure, break them apart if they aren't fully cut, and give them a good toss. First, we're going to start with some smoked paprika. And again, guys, I may miss some of the ingredients I put in there. And of course, I'm not going to say the measurements, but they will all be in the description. That's just some mixed dry seasoning with oregano and thyme. Spice it up with a little lemon pepper. We're going to add some Cajun seasoning and some dry oregano. And go veggie Parmesan. It's vegan Parmesan. It's really good. Make sure you coat them really well. And of course, my grinded green seasoning that I told you guys about in my previous video. I believe it was the first video. So if you want to know about that, you just go back to the first video. Alright, and mix them up well. And guys, feel free to adjust and add whatever other seasonings you want on your fries. This is just my version. First, we're going to add a little pink salt. You guys knew that was coming. Give it a nice little toss. Add a little more. And of course, you have to add a little bit of olive oil, so that it, the seasonings could stick to your fries, well, to the potatoes. That looks good already. I'm gonna add some of this chipotle chili pepper. Yes, I like spicy, but it wasn't too spicy. It just gave it a little kick. Toss them up. You guys, make sure all your potatoes get the seasonings on there. That looks good already. Look at that. Now we're ready to put in the oven. So I put a cookie sheet, baking sheet, whatever you want to call it, so that my potatoes wouldn't stick. As you can see, I separated them because I didn't want them all on top of each other and I wanted it to crisp nicely. Also, I didn't put the sweet potatoes together with the potatoes, the regular potatoes. I'm not sure if that does anything. That's just the way I like to do it. So feel free to put it together or whatever you like. Now we're ready to put it in the oven. That looks good to me. Okay, let's start on our black bean burgers. So I cooked my black beans ahead of time and I had them in the freezer. And I'm going to use some broccoli, carrots, mushrooms, onions, garlic, and a little bit of corn and zucchini. So I'm going to put everything else in the food processor except in the corn and the zucchini, which I chopped up really fine. As you can see, I don't use my food processor very much. And when I first put the vegetables in there, I put it on fast and it wasn't really coming out the way I wanted it to. It was small, but not small enough. So then I had to go back and I put them in again and I did it on pulse and that worked. So trial and failure. Yes, people, it happens to the best of us, even us at-home chefs. So you can see I am putting all my vegetables in here, and this is the first try actually where I did it on fast, and this is the second time I did it and I put it on pulse this time, which actually worked much better. Yay! Now for the black beans, I did those last. So for the seasonings, I added a little creole seasoning. I added some smoked paprika, some more of my dried mixed seasonings. Don't forget guys, I'm gonna make sure and put everything that I use to season my black bean burger with in the description. And I'm adding some whole wheat seasoned breadcrumbs, which are actually really good. I'm going to add an egg, and for all you people that don't use eggs, please use egg replacer. But today I decided, hey, I'm going to use an egg, and I did. Okay, let's get that mixed up. So feel free to lightly fry yours, but I decided that I was going to bake mine today, and I just made it into patties on baking sheets and put it in the oven next to the fries that are baking. So for my burger, I used the pretzel bun, and here we are adding all our condiments. A little bit of vegan mayo, or any mayo that you would like. And if you haven't tried this boar's head chipotle, gourmets, however you pronounce it, you have to. It gives your sandwiches and burgers like the best flavor ever. So I'm gonna put a little of that on there. Let's get all ready. So when my burgers were finished cooking, I added some pepper jack cheese and let it melt for about a couple seconds. And then put it on my burger. We're gonna add our tomatoes, our lettuce, and of course, you cannot forget the avocados. Alright, and don't forget your pickles. And I'm using the dill pickles, not the sweet sandwich ones. I'm not into those. I like salty. let's go ahead and put our finished fries, wedges, on the plate. They look like they're a little burned, but they're not burned at all. They're like nice and it has a little crisp. They actually turned out perfect, just the way I like them. There goes my sweet potatoes. So while my burgers were in the oven, I decided to throw in another side, and I did some broccoli cucumber coleslaw, and I'm gonna put in the descriptions what I put in there. I basically threw things together, but it turned out really well. And my dipping sauce, which was sweet chili and some sauce I mixed up. And we're gonna bring this wonderful dinner together with some fresh juices that I juiced the night before. That's why it's kind of settled, but I juiced fresh watermelon, fresh papaya, and ginger. You guys, amazing. And my fancy stainless steel mason jar. Oh, that looks beautiful. We are ready to dig in. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and do not forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Don't keep this recipe all to yourself, guys. Thank you again for watching. Bye.